Welcome to a very special video. I went down to the Warner Brothers studio tour, the Harry Potter world, and captured 2 hours of Hogwarts Legacy. And here is my very first video. So we're going to do customization, a quick look through customization, and then we're going to go and explore Hogwarts, do some side quests, and do combat for the first time. So a very exciting video. There will be more coming out on the channel, so subscribe, like the video. I appreciate the support. And again, thanks to Warner Brothers for the invite. Obviously, it was just an incredible evening. I love Harry Potter, and I love just exploring the studio tour and then getting the chance to play the game was just incredible. So customization, we'll go through this fairly quickly. You've got glasses, you've got complexions, face shape. I've gone for like an ancestor, I guess, of Harry Potter. Tons of hair colors and hairstyles, scars, freckles and stuff like that you can select from. I somehow chose the most annoying voice, so I apologize for that. When we do the full game, I'll make sure not to pick this voice, but the pitch and the voice just do not go at all. He's a little bit annoying.
That was quite something.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
So you've got 2 voices to pick
I'm
from.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
And you can change the pitch
A
as
few
well.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It just sounds a bit weird. I don't think changing the pitch is probably the best idea. And now we jump into Hogwarts, exploring Hogwarts for the first time.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ooh, very interesting. They've done an incredible job of just capturing that Harry Potter like vibe and the Hogwarts and just capturing the magic, literally, I guess, of this world.
Revelio.
Revelio is left on the D-pad, I believe, so any sort of hidden objects will reveal themselves to you. And yes, we're now on the broomstick. I just summoned my broomstick, and now we're on it. Again, this is literally my first steps into this world, so if the gameplay looks a little bit frantic and crazy, yeah, that's why. There was so much I want to say now, it just left my head. But yeah, I'm just so excited for this game. Oh yeah, the cutscenes, which I can't show you, and I won't spoil it, don't worry. They look literally like they're being just grabbed from the films. They look so good. The graphics were incredible in these cutscenes. The character you just make just gets thrown into this world, and it's such an epic cutscene. The intro to this game is gonna make Harry Potter fans very, very happy. So you're basically a student, but you're a student that somehow has missed the first 4 years of Hogwarts. Don't know how this has happened. Obviously there's something very impressive about your student, the character you make in the game. Just seeing like little elements of, obviously this is where the fight goes down, isn't it, between Voldemort? I think, no, maybe not actually. Does it? No, I don't think it does. Ignore me. But just seeing obviously bits from the film and then seeing it in the game. They also expanded Hogwarts as well.
What are you up to now?
Because the film sort of transports around Hogwarts. It doesn't necessarily walk from A to B.
Are you trying to get yourself
The
killed?
scale of it is just
Do you have any clue what kind of creatures live in there?
remarkable. I loved it. I really, really like it.
You wish you weren't.
So basically, I got that a little bit wrong there. I thought maybe I could just aim my basic attack, my basic R2 ability, and it would light the cauldron. That is not true. I need to use Incendio, which is basically R2 and circle for me. You also have Levioso, which I probably butchered completely. That is the feather. And also you have Accio, which is basically a spell which brings things towards you. Wizard, witch, or objects. To get the book, by the way, you need to use Accio, which I didn't use, so hence the book was not collected in that sequence. By the way, in a minute in the gameplay, it's gonna be like a random cut. I turn motion blur off. Let me know if you prefer that, maybe. Yeah, so you got the reveal, which is left on the D-pad. Right on the D-pad is your spells, so literally every spell you have available at that current time, and you can quick select it in the menu in the sort of bottom right-hand corner.
Levioso.
Eventually you can have different loadouts as well, so
Incendio.
in the combat, you can hold R2 and switch with the D-pad, so you can have multiple spells, quick selected, ready to go, which is quite exciting. But yeah, this is just a moment just to explore Hogwarts, and I think that's quite cool. Very, very cool. I can't remember what to do to unlock these field guides. I think it's... Yeah, there we go. So you get a nice little field guide. Lovely. XP. Love the music as well. I know it's so cheesy, but... Oh, so good. So good. It captured it perfectly. There's a little few pop-ins here and now. So this isn't the final build of the game. We are running on the fidelity mode on a PS5 with motion blur now turned off.
Reading can be as
They
magical
from the
as
restricted section.
No, and none of
Leviosa!
There you are.
Incendio!
No.
and taking dangerous books.
They are from the restricted section.
I'm just trying to be an absolute nuisance. That's basically what I'm trying to do right now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
So those flue flames, I believe they are fast travel points. I didn't actually use them. And there we go, just spawn the broom whenever you want. I believe this is a pretty basic broom. This is quite early gameplay. Hence we're like level 3. The next video will be slightly further forward in the game. I think we're like maybe level 9, level 10. Oh, I just can't wait for this game now. Like, it's almost like harder to play it early and then to have to wait because you just want to keep playing. You really do. It is very addictive, and the gameplay was better than I expected in terms of the actual combat. It's a little bit awkward to maybe aim at the target you want to use a spell at, but apart from that, it was actually really interesting. There's a little sequence I just nailed, and it felt so good. Every spell hit right. I managed to dodge all of the attacks. You can also use a shield as well and a counter. So there's different options available. Certain attacks, for example, you have like a sort of a red, almost like a red halo above your head, I think. Yeah, red halo above your head. Those you can't deflect or counter, so you've got to try and dodge them. And then the sort of yellow, orange attacks, you can parry those, you can block those, you can do whatever you want. That's by pressing triangle or by rolling with the circle button. Yes, this is Quidditch. But as far as I know, Quidditch is not in the game. There's a mission that happens here that we can't do at the moment, but I believe Quidditch is not in the game. I'm hoping the game does well. Maybe they can edit. It'd be so good. Oh, why? Maybe that's for a future game. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a minor negative. There's a little game here, which I completely suck at. But we'll jump into it now, I guess. Spoiler, we don't win.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant!
I don't like the pitch I put in this voice. I don't know why.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing
I made the most
game.
annoying voice
Accio.
ever.
Accio.
So basically, the point of this game is to get your ball, which is the blue ball, into the highest scoring zone possible. I found it difficult to work out how the power works. I think it's the longer you press it for, the more power you put onto the shot. That's just far too powerful. So I'm guessing there's a way to maybe just edit the power input, which I never did. So we're going to skip forward. We're going to get like maybe 20 points. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. That's my last shot, and it went horribly wrong.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won!
Yeah.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
I think that's a little bit mean, honestly. Anyway, we're going to head into Hogwarts for the first time in a second. Do a little bit more exploring, but some of the Easter eggs and the characters that are going to be in this game.
Nice to see you, my young
There's
friend.
actual references to real characters from the books and the films that are going to be in this game, which is just, I can't wait. And there's something... I don't know from playing it, but there's something interesting about this character. We don't quite know what it is yet, but he's an extremely powerful witch or wizard, depending on what character you make. Incredibly powerful. And again, from what I've just played, it's just they've just done an incredible job of just capturing Hogwarts and the Harry Potter world, if that makes sense. And that's got to be a minor. How long this castle took to make, inside and outside, must have been an incredible amount of man hours and love and TLC and overtime and yeah, a lot of effort. So with the broom, you end up having to use both sticks. So the right stick, I believe, was for the pitch, so up and down. And then you use the other stick. You can boost as well. This is quite a basic broom, which I've said already, but yeah. All right, we're going to head inside for the first time. Yes, can't wait. You do get a repair spell, which I'm guessing that's what that's for. Is it Reparo, something like that.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. So satisfying when you do something like that, and then you get that music as well.
Accio.
We don't have repair spells just yet. I didn't actually check, but we have it in the next video, so keep an eye out for that. We're gonna enter. Woohoo! Look at that. Oh.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
This actually frustrates me watching this back. I don't know why I didn't pursue this quest anymore, but yeah, we may come back and I may ask someone else for their gameplay because I never did it. There is a side quest we are going to do, which is to basically find some books, some flying books. Now looking back, I know exactly what I would do. But there we go.
Watch out! It's the troll
Lumos.
slayer of
That's
Hogsmeade.
actually a very good
Leviosa.
Accio, come here. So there's some more field guides in Hogwarts as well.
Incendio.
All the field guides.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. Must admit, at first I was like, yeah, that's actually... I remember back in my university days, the amount of books I'd have to carry around. I thought this was a great idea. Obviously, it went a bit wrong, but still. We can help her out. So there should be 5 flying books in the
I'm
library.
going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
There it is, the first book. There's a couple of books I can see right now. Should we...
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
What's that? Flamboyant cloak. Ooh. Yeah, I saw during my gameplay some sort of mods for the wand. We can't really touch on the gear in this gameplay. I'm not sure particularly why that is, but that's the rules and I will follow them. So there's different gear attachments you can have for your wands, for different scarves, glasses. So there's some real decent customization, which again I'm looking forward to exploring a bit more.
I can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Basically, if you're in any way a Harry Potter fan, this is a must. I can't really see how I can say anything different, honestly. Even if you just like video games, I think this game is going to be really, really fun. Really, really fun. If you have no association with Harry Potter, I think it's still going to be a good game indeed. I've got a really good feeling. Again, the cutscenes were incredible. The gameplay was more, how do I put it, more complex than I expected, but still very approachable. And I'm really looking forward to sort of balancing all the different spells together and coming up with a combat that suits my character, maybe. Do I want to go down the sort of dark magic route as well? That's always going to be an interesting discussion. What house do I go for? For some reason I couldn't find this last book. It was difficult. I don't know why. Yeah, I sort of don't want to go for like the typical Gryffindor or Slytherin. I'll probably go for something a little bit different. I'm sure there'll be many people that go for Gryffindor. He's a member of Gryffindor. That was selected for me, though. Trying to aim. There we go. Got it. The final book.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
You're such a menace. Feel free to go back and pause that. I was restricted with it in terms of like time, so if I feel if it looks a bit rushed, I do apologise. These sort of events are get the gameplay quickly, please.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
Ooh.
Should never have trusted them.
I was a little bit rude there, wasn't I? I must admit. Sorry. Oopsie doodles. What can I do? So, we're now going to touch on combat a little bit. So we're going to go to a duel. We're going to practice our combating skills. This is my first time doing any combat, so please bear with me. We'll get there. I promise you in the next video, there's a certain piece of combat I just nail. It looks so good. So good. I think it's really going to come down to what spells you have equipped in your bottom right hand corner in terms of the ones you decide to go for in the quick selection. Because you can't, I don't believe you can bring up the spell menu in the middle of combat. As far as I know anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. I could just imagine... Whee! watching maybe like the first Harry Potter film.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice?
Imagine watching the first film, reading the first book, and then playing this game when I was younger, and just being, I don't know, just blown away. Basically, it's a Harry Potter's fan's dream come true. I think. Really is. I mean, you put this as a comparison to the PS2 games, it's just night and day. Anyway, combat time. Let's go.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Accio! Levioso!
There in the end.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Very. Let's do this.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
My
Let the
first piece of
fireworks
combat.
begin!
What could possibly go wrong? Oh no. So it's 2 versus 2. So the slight clue with the yellow shield is you have to use Levioso to get rid of that shield. Otherwise your attacks just won't do anything. So get rid of the shield and then do what you must.
Incendio.
So you'll see when they attack, a little sort of yellow halo goes above your head. That is when you can put up your shield and counter, or you can try and dodge. So I missed it there. I took too long. My health got a little bit low there. Maybe had a potion. Yeah, especially when the two enemies are pretty close to each other, it's hard to sort of lock onto the enemy you want to lock onto. That was one negative, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Victory was ours. Learned a lot though, doing that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
Right, so that is the end of the first video that I got during this preview event. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be more coming, so subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you very, very soon. Whew!